This blanket is so beginner friendly. Would you guys like to make it with me? Well, get your yarn and get your hook and get ready to double crochet stitch, rib design, seashell trim this beautiful lap blanket along with me. Hey, my busy bees, and welcome back. What is this? Oh, the piece of the curtain. Told you guys about the cat. The rest of my arm while I talk to you guys. Welcome back to another episode. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I know it's been a while. My little hat. The way I got this camera adjusted is just so disrespectful. This bag right here, I'll tell you about it in a second. Are you like, what is going on with the background? But I just wanted to connect with you guys for a moment because we haven't talked, we haven't crocheted since we finished that red and white stripe ribbed double crochet blanket that we were working on forever. So I wanted to just connect with you guys and show you guys this new blanket that I have been working on. So it's teal and yellow, and we have the nice square corners. It's a square blanket, of course. You know what? We should do a round blanket. I've been wanting to do the emoji. They have the emoji pillows. I don't want to do a pillow. I want to do a blanket. We should do a blanket, an emoji blanket. It's just a square blanket, basically yellow yarn, right? Right, yellow yarn. And we just have to work on doing the eyes or the smile, the tears, or, you know, the heart-shaped eyes. So that would be fun for us to do it in the new year. Oh, you guys. Oh my God, it's just so much to talk about. I also have a slight cold. Christmas is in a week, less than a week. Have you guys finished your holiday shopping? What's going on with that? I'm just going to put this blanket right here in the background for you guys, just so you can see just a little, because I want to just lay it down. Can you see it really good? Should I slide it over some more? It's going to get better, you guys. 2020, I'm going to have a different setup, a better camera. So just work with me, guys. Stay patient. It takes a minute to get together. You guys know I'm new to YouTube. I'm not camera shy, but sometimes I choke up a little bit when it's time to explain something. I don't know why, because I run my mouth all the time. Okay, so to do this blanket, we've already learned how to do the chain stitch, right? You guys, excuse my background, they're doing work in the apartment across me and apartment above that one. So you may hear some movements or, you know, drills or something like that, some sawing. So you guys know how to do the chain stitch. I've showed you guys so many times. So we got the chain stitch now, down. I'm going to lower the camera so we can get real jiggy with it, okay? Because I have some samples. Okay, just so much stuff. Excuse the, I keep some crochet wrapped up. Okay, so, and we're going to talk about the scarf and hat set that I am wearing. Okay, you guys, so of course I always start without you guys. And a lot of times I start with you, so don't, okay? Don't. So far. And of course the camera is going to show it on the reverse because I look back at my videos and I'm like, hey, I look like I'm crocheting backwards, but I'm really not. So, of course, you go under. Now, we're not doing a rib. This is a plain old blanket we're doing, okay? You want to rib it? I think I've told you. There's a braid. You go down the back. You go through the back holes of the braid. This time, with our braid, we're just going to go completely through both because each braid has two strands, two yarn strands for each braid. Can you guys see? I bring the camera closer. Let me put my hook through it. Okay, if you can see, when you go underneath a chain or braid, whatever you want to call it, it has two yarn strips, two yarn strands. To do a rib, we go behind one and leave the other one open. You get what I'm saying? So if you guys want to do a rib blanket, or if you want to do just a regular double crochet, then this is how you do it. For a rib blanket, we're going to go through the back. See, and we just put one on our hook, go under. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And then you just continue. Okay, so this is going to be a double crochet blanket. So we're going to do a square. Just to remind you guys, squares is just left and right, turn your work. Go under your hook, go through the yarn, go through the loop, double crochet. One, under. This is a single. Now it's a double, because you know you have to go under. So go under, and then I'm going to show you guys how we get those beautiful yellow seashells. Oh my God, someone knocking on my door. They're not knocking on my door. They're doing construction, so it sounds like it, but they're really not. Turn your work. Go into the second hole, not the first one. We're going to go into the second one. Boom, bap, boom, bap, boop, bap, bam, boom, bap, bam, boom, bap, boop, bap, bam, boom. It is so quiet today. You guys, what am I going to do? I enjoy crocheting. Sometimes I get a little tired. I have my days. We all have our days on whatever we enjoy doing. Some days we want to pick it up. A lot of days we just want to put it down. It's getting tangled around my ring. Okay, so let's just say we completed the square, right? Check this out. Let's just say we completed our square. Okay, this is not how big our blanket is going to be. This is just the center of your blanket. Now I have some yarn just laying around. Is it the same yarn? No, this is a little deeper. Oh, my busy bees, my busy bees, my busy bees. Have you guys been working on any projects? If so, tag me in them. Comment down below and let me know. Okay, and we are going to connect this yellow. This is it's called gold. Can you guys see? No, it's not focusing because it's right here, gold. 7 ounces, mainstay. Where I usually find this yarn at is at Walmart, and for 7 ounces is usually $2. It's a cheaper yarn, but it's still a good yarn. It's still a good yarn. I am thinking about retiring the business of selling blankets. I will still do them on the side for fun, as gifts, but as far as selling them, you guys, I'm not sure if I want to continue. Okay, so we know how to connect. You just make your chain. I'm sorry. I said we're going to tie our yarn, so we know how to do this, right? Fingers through, turn it, grab the grab it. I'm so wacky today. I'm so off. I've been off for a few days. That's the refrigerator, you guys. And it's not even an ice maker. Like, how about that? Okay. Pick up your work. Now we are going to start in the first hole, okay, you guys? The first hole. I am just going to show you guys how to connect your new color. And if we were still crocheting, we wouldn't connect it like this. It would be totally different. I would have to show you guys that in a different video. Okay, so you see on this side it's like that, but you already know I'm going to tuck it, and then when I tuck it, I always leave enough string because I like to thread my work in, my yarn into the work so it can look complete. When I first started, I used to do all these little knots. Anybody who has my starter blankets know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh. Now we're going to go back down into that same hole. 1, 2, 3. Because remember, we're doing the granny. We're going to do the granny squares. I'm not the granny squares. We're going to do the granny the seashells. Chain 1. Okay, so when you chain 1, you're going to skip the next hole, and then you're going to go into the next one. So you're going to skip 1 and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right, so we did the chain, skip 1, go into the next one. It's going to make sense, you guys. It's definitely going to make sense. I promise you, I'm not going to leave this video until you see that it makes sense. Even if I have to pause it. Okay, it looks like this right now. I don't know if you can see it starting to come to life. Now, chain 1, under, skip this one, skip this one. Okay, and go into your next one. Do, 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 do. We're going to make 3. Do, 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 do. Madam, madam, do, do, do. Is that how the song go? Do, 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 do. Madam, madam, do, 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 do. I hope you guys are doing this along with me, or you're going to watch it and then try it out later. Oh my goodness, I have a headache. I've had a headache for like 3 days. It's not my pressure, you guys. It's just, oh, you ladies, it's, yeah. It's time. Okay, so I am going to pause this video because if you can see, it's starting to come to life a little bit. I'm going to show you guys how to turn and make a seashell corner, okay? So just hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so we're back. As you can see, I completed the top row. I skipped every other hole, and the holes that I did use, I did 3 double crochets. I closed it up with a chain, 1 chain, and that left, you know, this little bridge. You can see it's 1 and 1, so that left a little bridge. So when I go to the next row, that's Batman. When I go to the next row, I'll be working on that. So I'm back to show you guys how to do a corner. So we're going to close this up with 1 chain, okay, under. Found that corner, right? We're going to do 3, 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, okay? Do your chain and go back into that same hole, 1, and we're going to do 3. So it's actually 6 in that 1 hole, but we're still going to do that chain to divide them. So it'll be 2 sets of 3s. Is that how you would say it? Close it up. Now skip that hole, go to the next hole. And after I finish this, I'm going to show you guys that it does make a square corner. And there's your corner. So when we start going up, you would grab hold of that, and that's what makes these little effects. See how it has a little hole? It looks like it's splitting because we're grabbing that little chain that we make in between to make it look like two sets of threes. Okay. So yes, I am thinking about retiring, but the thing is, just for the business, it's hard out here for a pimp. But I will continue, like I said, to make items for family, for friends, things like that. So I'll still be a busy bee. But as far as selling on my site on Big Cartel, or am I saying it right? Etsy? I'm not sure. It's a lot, you guys. It really is a lot. It's stressful because it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you guys know who owns businesses, getting people to purchase, advertising, things like that. You have to pay for advertisement. You have to pay for your site. You know, people. That's the cat messing with the Christmas tree. Let's change the subject for a second, you guys. But we'll talk about that more later on. If you guys have an you know, an opinion, you guys are welcome to always voice it. Who knows? The right words might keep me going, keep me motivated. I'm still going to keep pushing though. This is my thing. You know what? You guys, I want to get into knitting. I want to learn to knit. I cannot get it. If you guys know how to knit, comment down below. You know, listen to that. Listen to that. So I'm not going to make this video too long, you guys. We're going to do one more corner together. And our next video, should we do the emoji blanket, or work on a hat and scarf set like what I'm wearing today? I've made a pepperoni pizza blanket. I'll find that picture and I will insert it down below. That was pretty cool. That was the first time I ever did it. It was, oh my God. I was so stressed because I'm like, not getting it, because you know it has to be triangular. I'm like, I'm not getting it. What am I doing? But it was fun, you guys. It was fun. It was really an experience. It was something that I think everybody who enjoys crocheting should try. It was stressful though. It was plenty of times I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why isn't it looking like the picture? And it still didn't look exactly like the picture. But hey, that was like back into like, I think I was just crocheting. Lord, maybe I was like maybe 2 months into crocheting. I had just started because I wanted my people to have something from me for the holidays, and you know it's pretty costly. So I decided, because I always wanted to crochet, I decided to crochet blankets, and I knew it was going to take time for me to get it, so I gave myself a nice amount of time before Christmas came up, and I just threw in the towel because I knew I had to make a lot of blankets. And some folks didn't get their blankets till later on in the game, but they got their blankets. Don't forget, you guys, when you get to the last hole, do your 3, make that 1 chain, and start back over in that same hole. That's how we get our corners. So I gave myself some time. So yes, this pepperoni blanket was done in the beginning of my whole yarn. I don't even know what I would call it, but I mean, it was fun. It was really fun making. It was a gift. It was a birthday gift. So, oh, skip 1. Go to the next one. I almost forgot how to do it, you guys. Sometimes I need to shut up and concentrate. Shut up and concentrate. Shut up and concentrate. But I will insert that. We have to skip 1 and go to the next one. I will definitely insert that into the and also I made I always call her my mother-in-law. I love her. I love her a lot. I made her son the pepperoni blanket, and I made her a pink and white breast cancer pink. It might come up looking a little Barbie pinkish on the video. I made her a tree skirt. You know, you guys know I made my nephew a tree skirt. I will insert his red and white in the clip also at the end of the video. And her blanket was pink and white seashell. His was the popcorn, the pop, pattern. Hers were the seashells. She had seashells. So I will insert those 2 at the end of this video, and a picture of the pepperoni blanket. Oh, it was so crazy to make. My peoples was like, yo, instead of buying that yarn, double that yarn that you got in there. I'm like, but it's not going to be strong enough. I end up getting the Barnett, what is it called? Barnett, Barnett blanket yarn. It's this really big giant ball of yarn. It's very soft and cushiony. You can make baby blankets out of it also. Throws is way different. It's a different feel from this regular acrylic. And so, you guys, we got to our corner, and like I said, when we go up, like I'll show you a quick sample, because I don't want to leave you guys clueless on what I'm talking about. So let's say we're starting back over here in this first corner that we made. Let me unravel this, because I don't want to get up and have to grab another ball of yarn, and I don't want to add the same color on top of what we just did, because I don't want you guys to be confused. So I'm just gonna make a quick knot. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm going to start in the opposite. And that, remember when I say we'll have a little chain, I'm gonna start right here in this little chain. It's not gonna be neat, you guys, because this is just a sample. So we're gonna make that tight. 1, 2, 3. Go back under. We're gonna do the same. We're gonna make a seashell. Put 3 in that 1 hole. Okay. Make your chain. Now, in that square corner, we're going to open it. This is that 1 little chain that helped separate the 2 seashells that makes that corner. So go under, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make 6, but we're going to separate them, make them to 2 sets of 3s. That chain, and we're going to go right back in, lock it up with that 1, go over to that next empty space. Oops, it went right back out. Go under, double crochet, lock it in, Go into that next one, because it's like it's just doing opposites. Okay, so I'm going to just show you guys how that's going to look, and I'm going to do something called be quiet after that. But I'm definitely going to remember to show you guys what the Barnett yarn looked like that I used for the pepperoni pizza blanket. I had to buy 3 colors. I think it was like a sandy gray, school bus yellow. I definitely remember it was called school bus yellow, and I can't remember what the red was. It could have just been a cherry red. Those were the colors that I used. Okay, so see how it will start coming out as a seashell because we're going opposite, and then the next row up go into this. See how the corners are coming out? This is a perfect square again, a square corner. So, you know, the next one, like I'll just do a quick one for you guys. And then the next one will go like this. And I am going to shut up because this video is almost 30 minutes long, you guys, because you know I am a talker. Okay, I just want to show you guys. I don't want to leave you guys clueless on what's going on, what happens next. Like with the yellow, you'll continue going around. The next row, it just gets higher and higher. It's just like a regular crochet, you know. Okay, so I'm just showing you the layers of how a corner would look. Like I said, I don't want to leave you guys clueless. You know, we're just going to keep building and building and building, and then you could just, whenever you're ready, you can start just a regular row. I'll show you what I mean. Let me finish this corner. Remember, each corner is basically 6, but it has a chain in between them to divide those 6 into 2s. 2 sets of 3s. 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 Hey. This video is almost 30 minutes long, you guys. All I did was ramble. Did you learn anything? If you learned anything, please put an emoji at the bottom of the screen. And let me also know if you guys want to do the emoji blanket next or hat and scarf set. I am not good with gloves. I had this conversation with my niece. I said, oh, no, my gloves come out looking like big baseball gloves. She thought I was going to say oven mitts. That was cute. I love her. She's the bestest. Okay, so as you can see how this is coming out like this. So these 2 blankets are basically the same. Let me see. Let me adjust the camera. Okay. This is how we're making this blanket. See how easy it's becoming? It looks hard, doesn't it? And as you can see, I did several rows of seashells. At a certain point, I stopped doing the base in the middle. And then I started building with the seashells. Teal seashells. Rows of yellow. Back to the teal. A row of yellow. And then I went back to the base. This is the base. I went back to the base. I want to do a couple of rows of the base. And then I want to start building back out with the seashells. You guys will see a complete blanket the next video. I will definitely start the next video off with the completion of what we're doing. But I want you guys to keep it up. If you keep it up, you're going to have the same blanket as me. Whatever colors you guys want to use is fine. Just keep going. Just keep going. The blanket will keep getting wider and longer and taller. Don't give up, you guys. So, okay. I'm going to be quiet because, like I said, this video is almost 30 minutes long. Comment down below if you guys want to do a hat and scarf set. And they're starting to work, so that's good. We're stopping now. If you want to do, and this is a hat and scarf set. I like to do a slouch hat. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me just bring the camera back up. I like to do the slouch hats. Can you guys see? Because I wear a lot of wigs and braids, and the slouch hats are perfect. Sometimes I just stick a little bobby, a flat little pin inside. Can I find one? Is there one inside? No, do you know the flat little bobby pins? Or you can use an open one. Just stick it in to make sure the wind doesn't blow it off. This scarf is one. Just double it and boom, bam. Okay. I'm sorry, my camera is not on point, but I am going to now insert everything that we talked about at the end of this video. And when we come back to the next video, we will be completing our blanket that we were working on. Yeah, it's time for me to go. It's definitely time for me to go. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And thank you guys for always being here with me, riding with me all this time. It's going to get better, you guys. I love you, busy bees. Stay busy.
What were you thinking? There's a dozen different ways you could have died.